I'm your host, and as you've seen, we've been doing this series. We do them every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday, we do them in Portuguese for our Portuguese markets, and we do them Wednesday in English here for U.S. and others, and then Thursday we're doing Spanish, and we're interviewing people all over this wonderful community of Wake Up Now. And the reason we're here tonight, as always, is to share with you some of the stories of some of our members, why they got involved in Wake Up Now, why we think you ought to take a serious look at getting involved and participating with us, maybe some tips and tricks on if you do decide to get involved, how to go about it. So with that said, I want to introduce my guest tonight. I've got Dan Mahoney here, and Dan's someone that I've known now for a few years, and we've kind of always just crossed paths. We've been in touch and been friends as mutual professionals with what we do, because he's been around for over 25 years, and let him tell his story in just a minute. But he's somebody that I've respected for a long time and feel very fortunate now to be able to team up with and get into business with someone of his caliber. So with that said, Dan, I appreciate you coming on the Hangout tonight. And if you wouldn't mind just taking a few minutes and sharing with everybody here who you are, a little bit of your personal and professional background, and how you ended up here in Wake Up Now today.
Oh, hey, thanks, Paul. First, appreciate you having me on tonight, and my pleasure to share with you. It's kind of funny, really, how we came together, and I think it makes a good training of why it's important to stay connected to, your friends on Facebook and what have you, your connections through social media, because I think we've been connected probably over 3 years, and going back and forth, and I know you were doing some things, and I've been doing some things, but we always had a mutual kind of connection. We never really, pressured to get into business and any of that type of thing. But I don't know. I've been in the industry since 1986, and started with Amway, and spent about 8 years with them, and on with another company where we spent a good period of time, 15, 16 years, and we've been fortunate enough to be pretty successful in the industry. Really up until like the last few years, I noticed kind of a change, obviously, and I think a lot of people have probably noticed it too. There's a big change in the industry, trying to find that balance, if you will, because of what the internet has been bringing to the industry. It's kind of changed it's leveled the playing field for a lot of people, to be able to succeed in network marketing. So I've, over the last few years, really just been working on honing in my skills through social media, getting a little bit more online savvy, because my background is always doing business offline, if you will, and not that you can't do that here with Wake Up Now, but so I've been in a kind of a transition over the last few years, and we were getting ready to start with the company. In fact, getting ready to pull the trigger. In fact, I had even signed up to do a little sampling of the product, and and I had other things coming at me. I guess a lot of people can relate. When you get bombarded with different, it seems like it all comes at once. Everybody's trying to prospect you for something. So I just basically one night said, I'm just stepping back from it all, and I decided to go online. I did a little Google search, and I pulled up MLM rankings. And I thought, I'm going to go over to MLM rankings and see what's kind of going on over there. And sure enough, I pulled up, most popular site. Most popular company over the last 6 months, #1, Wake Up Now. And I thought, well, what better one to start off with, which is the #1, right? And I went into the Wake Up Now. I started browsing around, looking at it, and I kind of really liked the initial kind of message I was reading, And I had actually been exposed to it about a year ago, but I never really gave it any serious, due diligence, if you will. Just kind of passed it over. And so anyway, I'm kind of digging into the thing, and I'm kind of liking it, so I save it, and I figure the next day I'm going to kind of go back to it a little bit and check it out. So on the next day, I'm driving back home, and I shoot I'm actually talking to my friend John Burns in South Carolina, and he's getting ready to pull the trigger with me with this company we're getting ready to start with. And I told him, I said, hey, listen, man, before we really move forward with this, I want you to look at something. And I sent him over the stuff on Wake Up Now and the MLM rankings and what have you, and then he started doing his due diligence, and by the time I got home, he was all fired up about it. So then I ended up getting online, and I went ahead to go in there to get me a free PC membership, just to kind of get around into the hub and kind of see what it looks like, except for when I got to the sign-up page, it was asking for your enroller, whose ID, are you going to use for your enroller? And I thought, well, I don't have an ID for an enroller. So what I did is I went on to the Facebook site to see if Wake Up Now had a Facebook page, and sure enough, they got a very well pronounced Facebook page, and so I started just looking through some Facebook pics, to see if I could recognize anybody that I know of that might be in the business, you know what I mean? Because I'd rather kind of get involved with somebody that I know, And then sure enough, there I saw your face. And I said, no, is Paul doing this? I don't think Paul's doing this. And I went over to your page, and then as soon as I saw the Wake Up Now logo on one of your pictures or whatever, that I knew that you were with the company. I think from there, what happened, Paul? I think I Facebook messaged you, and then I texted you. And I said, hey, dude, what's your ID number? I'm trying to sign up in Wake Up Now. And I think that's how it all kind of came together, So it really was out of maybe it was just we got lucky, you know what I mean? And just out of that one night that I decided to go online and look this up, I think it's something that could have actually changed our destiny. A lot of times that's the way it kind of happens in network marketing too. You think maybe you're going in one direction, and then all of a sudden, boom, something comes out and ends up being the thing. So. That's how we kind of arrived here. We kind of arrived here at Wake Up Now, kind of on our last leg. You know what I mean? Really trying to find something that was a little bit unique and different, and that's a little bit hard to find right now out there. I mean, let's face it. I mean, it's a struggle out there in the industry. Everything seems to look the same if you really think about it. A lot of the companies, it just looks like the same thing over and over and over again. Different product perhaps or what have you, but nothing really jumping out at me. You know what I mean? Until I really looked at Wake Up Now. So I guess the rest will be history, as it will be written from this point on, of how we actually reconnected here, Paul, and got associated here with Wake Up Now.
Sure, I say that's one of the easier recruitments I suppose I've had in my entire career. You don't get very often people calling you say, hey, can I get your ID number so I can enroll underneath you? So yes, I am very, very grateful for that, and very grateful to be in business with you. Now, you hit on something there, Dan, I want you to kind of go a little bit deeper into, because you're uniquely qualified, having been around the industry for almost 30 years, to see. You said, the industry has been changing, it's been shifting, and you are talking about how most of these companies look the same. Will you kind of go a little bit more into that and explain to people how the industry has changed, whether people either may know much about network marketing or not, maybe they're experts, or maybe they're here for the first time. What's gone on in the past 30 years in this thing we call network marketing, and how is it changing now?
Well, I think probably primarily, the internet obviously has changed the whole dynamics of network marketing. If you look at, the old traditional, old school way of doing network marketing, you get in a business and, you call your friends and family, and, you have a meeting, and you put up a whiteboard, and you're sharing products, and you're doing all this kind of stuff. I mean, that's kind of the way, and you drove everywhere. If you had a meeting, a one-on-one, whatever, and it didn't matter whether it was out of state or if it was 500 miles away or whatever. I spent many a nights on the road. I spent many a time sleeping in my car, going to build network marketing. So over the years, that's kind of how we built it, face-to-face. And which is a good way, you want to connect with people. But, look at tonight for an example. Here's a good example of how the industry has changed and evolved. We're having a Google Hangout, right now, where I'm in the comfort of my own living room. You're in the comfort of yours. Those that are gathering around in the Hangout are doing the same thing. And we're like doing a home meeting. The only thing is that you're in Utah, John's in South Carolina. And, we got people spread all over the country, and even international for that matter, which really allows you now to reach more people a lot more rapidly than you would have to in the old school. So over the years, the things have been changing, and I think the challenge has been in the industry is for companies to kind of find that hybrid, kind of how you bring high tech and high touch together. And I think that, that's certainly been what I have been challenged with over the last few years, finding that right company that can do it all and meet that business model. So, when I looked at Wake Up Now, and I think that, one of the things that really, and I'll tell you about in terms of what I say when you're seeing a lot of the same things. every time that someone is trying to recruit me for something, they'll maybe share oh, you got to look at this. You got to check the comp plan out. You got to look at this weight loss product. You got to see this new breakthrough skincare. You got to look at this new fitness product, or energy product, or whatever the case may be. You kind of get the lead in where someone is leading you with a product, and we got the best comp plan and all this stuff. The thing that you're constantly hearing over and over again. So you kind of get into that thing where you start hearing this over and over again. You almost get numb to it. Okay, and so I think the same old that I kind of, it didn't really matter what product it was. It just never got me excited anymore. It just never got inside my gut. I couldn't really get enthusiastic about it because, the challenge is, and I think it is for most people in this industry, when you look at a traditional network marketing company today, one that has, more tangible type products like health and nutrition, skincare, things of that nature. Most of these companies, when you start off in it, number one, you're looking at an initial investment, typically, in the $500 to $1,200 range. Usually to get a good size package, and by the way, the bigger the package, typically is attached to some benefits in the compensation plan. If you buy into the bigger packages, you'll get paid at a certain status for 6 months or whatever. They leverage you, they grandfather you in to the higher percentages of the payout of the plan. So consequently, people are buying in for these large amounts of money, and then they end up with a kitchen full of all these products, and not really knowing what to do with them. So number one, the challenge today, I think, is the initial investment. A lot of people, and a lot of people who've already put out these initial investments in attempting to do other companies, they're got to be looking at that again. Or people that have never done network marketing before and don't really have a feel or a trust level yet built up in the industry and things of that nature, they may not be likely to part with $500 to $1,000 to $1,200 to start into a business that they really don't have any clue of what's going on. I like Wake Up Now because it's got a nice entry point. It's very achievable for anybody to come to the table at just our platinum package, which is $99. So that investment, I think, and by the way, you don't even have to start with the $99. You can start as a free preferred customer, get access to the hub, and you can actually have a chance to kind of float around and experience the marketplace a little bit and some of the perks that they have back there, the free stuff and the different deals that you can get in the deal stream and what have you. So you can come in as a free member and you can explore. But the upgrade to the Platinum package now is $99, and then they got the new Explorer pack now for $149. Well, that makes it more doable and more achievable. So that's the number one thing that I think that really got my attention, okay, of the same old out there, because I was looking for the big hammer, you know what I mean? And that's what they try to do to you out there in these companies. They want to hammer you for the big prize. Why? Because that's where a lot of their money is, the fast start money and so on and so forth is all built in on that aspect. So they want to hit you with those heavier packages. Regardless, they don't care about your experience or anything you have. They want to hit you with that big package so they can make money. So I like the starting point. The other challenge that I have found is, once you come in and put that type of investment out, well, now your job is to share the same thing with other people. And in other words, try to convince other people that they need to invest that kind of money as well. And of course, that's where a big downfall is going to happen right out of the gates because of the investment alone. So I like the softer investment, the ability you could start as a preferred customer. You can go to our Platinum package for $99. And then where the whole thing changed for me dramatically was the whole product approach. And that was very unique, and I think that that's what really sold me in the end. I had to get used to it a little bit because most of our products are digital on a digital level. Okay, that's more of a online service, if you will, that you get online and you access online. And then one thing hit me, because a lot of times you hear, if you've ever been recruited before in network marketing, you always hear, hey, look at we're going to make money, 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 and it's all about make money, make money, make money, make money. And and I've made money in the industry, okay, and I've seen people that made money in the industry. But one of the things that I really like about the message here with Wake Up Now, it's not just about making the money, but it's about managing the money, okay? Managing the money that you make, and not only that, but it's about saving money. It's a well spread out message, okay, that gives you the foundation of everything that you'll ever need in order to make money, save money, manage your money, and build your future, all built right in to the Wake Up Now. So the product brought to me a tremendous value. And value-based products are really going to be the key. I'm guessing we can get a little bit more in the product if you want to, but I really like the whole aspect of the whole business suite, the hub, everything that they put together, because it makes it more of a part-time friendly business, okay? And people need to have something today, especially, to be more part-time friendly. Okay, a lot of people don't have the time anymore to kind of, and not that you can if you want to do a home party. I mean, that's fine. We're going to have party plan type products that people, if they want to do that, they'll be able to. But people are looking for something part-time friendly that they can really navigate and have the tools to be able to build their business right online. And not only that, but to share their business, almost automate their business in a sense, in terms of recruiting and doing your sifting and your sorting. You do all that through our system and through our website and so on and so forth, which really it narrows down your time investment, okay? Because that's really the biggest investment that you're going to end up having to do in network marketing in any company that you get in is going to be your time investment. And not only do you have to put in that time investment, but you got to make the time investment count. You got to make it pay dividends. You just got to get a return on that time investment. And so with this, it allows you to really be able to work a business from home, right from the comfort of your own home, and be able to get into income mode, okay, fairly quickly, which kind of leads us into the other uniqueness that I saw about the business, which was really the compensation, Paul.
Yeah, and so you're hitting on all those key points that were the same things that attracted me initially. And I was fortunate enough to be in the corporate offices today that are in Utah, close to where I live. And our CEO, Kirby Cochran, came out for a few minutes, and he loves to share the vision, and he's one of those just great CEOs that knows what he's doing, knows where he's directing the ship, and does things well. And he says, we're the next level. We're beyond a network marketing company. We're a social distribution network. We're the first company that's figured out how to leverage social media, online community, and this entire concept to really move products beyond just advertising and information, which is what the Facebooks and Twitters and all those social companies are primarily sharing. Well, we're the first socially based company to figure out with this platform that we've built how to move products and services, and that's what we're doing. And so, like you say, it's not one specific product or service, it's the entire platform, whether it be our digital, whether it be our physical products that we call select products, whether it be the marketplace with our deals through the deal stream or our partners with other companies. All of that counts, and basically we say if it's legal, honest, and ethical, Wake Up Now is figuring a way to sell it to you and help you get it with high quality and a good price, and you're going to make money on it. And that's just a really neat concept, and it's exciting. So speaking of the money, as you say, that was the first, on the product side, that was the first innovation. I'm sure I saw the same thing that you're going to talk about here on the compensation side, but I want to hear it from you. What did you see, and what is Wake Up Now doing differently in compensation than maybe you've ever seen in your career before? Well,
I think the biggest thing, okay, is in the beginning of when someone is starting in any network marketing company. I think probably one of the most important things in network marketing is helping to get your people to making money, at least within the first, 30 to 90 days in the business. And I'm not just talking about making a couple of bucks, but I'm talking about getting someone to a point where they're earning $600, $600 a month, within the first 90 days in the business, okay? And because my belief is this, and it always has been true this way, even before Wake Up Now, and I think the number years ago was like you got to get people to $300 a month. You get people to $300 a month, your retention ratio is going to go to 95% retention. Okay, you don't get people to any type of income level, then your people exiting the door, okay, people leaving the business, okay, is going to grow exponentially. So you got to be be able to help people make money, and from that perspective. Okay, now one of the things that I liked is that they made a very simple process and something that's doable and something that's achievable, by the way. It's not some pie in the sky thing, okay? It's not a gotcha thing. It's something that's very doable for the average person to be able to succeed in. Number one, what I really liked is that you can get your platinum package, if you will. You could get that covered and get it for free just by enrolling 3 people on your team, okay, who also become an IBO and get a platinum package, okay? So you go right into a $100 bonus right out of the gate. So essentially, you're able to use all of these different services from your tax bot with Sandy Bakken, being able to do all your taxes digitally. You get a phone app for it. You can enter all your deductions and everything, and that's pretty amazing. They have a debt reduction program that will allow you to accelerate your paying off of debt. You have identity theft program. You have a language program where you can learn any language. You have the travel club. I actually got the Explorer pack, which has the new personal assistant and the new WakeUpNow MD program, okay, which is pretty amazing. So you get all of these services, and just by enrolling 3 people, you're not paying for any of them, okay? I mean, you're getting them for free, which is phenomenal. And I like the products because you can get into the products each and every day. It's not just like you're taking a nutritional product, you drink it down one time, and hey, you're done with your product for the day. Here, you're engaged in your product 24/7, okay, because of all the versatility that we have in our products. So the first step is it allows someone to be able to cover their investment as far as their own products right out of the gate very quickly, okay, first 30 days. And then the next step is becoming a member of what they call the $600 Club. And to become a member of the $600 Club, all you're really doing is helping your 3 people really build 3 people on your team respectfully, and to each do a platinum package, or in other words, building 360 volume in 3 teams, and you're already at $600 a month. And I'm not just talking about fast start money, Paul, because a lot of companies out there, they'll pay you on these packages that I was talking about earlier that cost you $500 to $1,200, and then they pay you a little fast start bonus on it, okay? But then the second month, your plan changes dramatically. You're not getting that bonus anymore. Whereas here, you could get somebody into the $600 Club making $600 a month right out of the gate, okay? And that's pretty powerful, because when you put a lot of these $600 Club members together, people earning $600, number one, people are never going to leave the business, okay? That's number one. Number two, they're going to get the believability and the confidence level that they need, okay, to take them to the next level. And the next level, really, to get the $2,000 a month plus some additional bonuses, you're only now talking about building your total organization, to around 10,000 group volume, okay? And when you've done that, you're earning around $2,500 a month, So, when you think about that, that's a $30,000 a year residual income that you could put together in a very reasonable period of time, even if it took you a year, through the connectivity, through the resources, through the internet, everything that we have going for us. I mean, it is very doable situation that I see that can materialize for people. So I think I think the most important thing is you got to help the masses to make money. Okay, it's not about anymore 1 or 2 or 3 people. You know what I mean? Today in network marketing, you got to really help a bigger majority of people make that additional income. And let's take $600 a month, for example. Where would $600 a month take most people in this country today? You think about that. I think it would probably take most people away from a bankruptcy or a failed mortgage or whatever the case may be, just having an additional $600 a month cash flow coming in. And that's extremely doable on a part-time basis here with WakeUpNow. So those are the big things that attract me. Yes, the big money is there for sure. You got international capability with it as well, and it's seamless compensation plan. So there's good big money there too. But there's an opportunity which I think is more important, that the average person can really get a chance to build their confidence, make some money, and then be able to move to the bigger levels in the business.
And that's exactly the thing that I saw that got me so excited over a year ago when I got involved. And for those of you that would like to see exactly what types of money people are making in Wake Up Now, please visit wakeupnow.com/IDS for income disclosure statement. That's wakeupnow.com/IDS. You can see the company published in public record income disclosure statement that shows you how many people are making this type of money and what's going on. And the number, we're very proud of it. I like to say a lot of companies are trying to do an income disclosure type thing and hide it in the back of the website and kind of make it obfuscated so you can't really see what's going on. We're very proud of ours. We want you to go check it out. We want you to see the type of incomes people are making, because it really is. It's changing people's lives. You can get to the $600 club in a relatively short period of time and actually be taken home, like you say, that extra $500 a month. It really is. It's making a difference for everybody, and that is the stepping stone that leads to whatever level of income you want to get here. You can start putting all the zeros on it behind it that you want based on how much time and effort you want to put in to the company. So as we're getting kind of close to wrapping up here, Dan, I know I want to just kind of open it up for you to share any thoughts that you might have with our viewers that are either seeing this live or going to be watching this on replay. I do believe you wanted to also invite your beautiful wife to come say a couple of words as well, so I'm just going to give you the floor here.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Paul. Well, I appreciate sharing with everybody here tonight, and this video is definitely going to go viral too, as we're going to share it with a lot of our contacts and what have you. And I just think that if I was to sum it all up, we kind of just got to a point of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we were just looking for a breakthrough, man. That's what it really boiled down to. And sometimes you got to crawl through some stuff, before you can really get to where you need to get to. And I think that's called learning experience, okay? And over the years, we've gone through a tremendous amount of learning experience for whatever reason, maybe more than most, but we maybe have had to do that. But it's educated us, okay, to where I can tell you that if you're watching this video for the first time and you're brand new and you're evaluating the business, I'm going to save you a lot of time, okay? The industry out there is a very tough industry, especially if you're going to go the traditional road of the network marketing industry, and that's what we described today in the Google Hangout. Going down that road with the traditional products and investing of the large sums of money to buy these big packages and what have you. It's an extremely difficult way to go, and most people end up on the battlefield, wounded on the battlefield, and never coming back to the industry again. So I would say that for this, you think about it, just the platinum package. If you took that cost over the course of a year, $1,200, we're not even, you're going to make that back easily just in the tax savings that you're going to get from the tax bot. That's just a no-brainer right there. But that investment over your first year is what most people pay just to get started with a company, $1,200. You know what I mean, to buy a bunch of products. And I'm just saying that for the value, and I'm really getting excited. It took me a little bit to really adjust to the products a little bit, because I've been more used to dealing with a tangible type focus, in terms of products. So, but the more I'm getting into it, the more I'm seeing the value of it. I just downloaded my wellness card last night out of my Wake Up Now MD, and I'm going to be able to get huge discounts off of prescriptions. I can pick up the phone and call a medical doctor if I'm ever in a pinch or I can't get an appointment for an emergency situation. I get a guaranteed respond time of a board-certified doctor, 16 minutes. Respond time that I can go over my symptoms, whatever. They can actually write a prescription for me. So I got all this access, part of that program there. I just started on learning German, okay, because that was kind of something I've always wanted to do, was learn German. I was born in Germany, and so now I'm going to be able to do that with my system, work the debt reduction program, secure all my identity theft stuff. I was looking at the comparison of the identity theft program, and it's pretty powerful as it compares to a lot of stuff that they're selling on these infomercials and stuff like that. Very powerful. So, and the list goes on. We're not even talking about the travel club yet, or anything like that. The marketplace, I'm already getting all kinds of free stuff there, grocery coupons, discounts. I mean, just in that alone, it pretty much pays for itself in the marketplace. So just loving it, man. I think it's the best thing that's ever hit this industry, and we're prepared for it. I guess that's what happens when you're going through that learning process, Paul. You get prepared for when the right opportunity comes along, and that's exactly where we're at right now. But none of this, I can't do any of it without my partner and who basically keeps me straight and keeps me going and handles all the stuff. And this is my lovely wife Laura, and
hi everyone.
And we're in this together as a team. Always have been. We have been for now coming up on 30 years. We're going to be married here this year, so so we're excited about the opportunity. You want to say just a couple words?
Yes, Dan and I are just very excited about this opportunity. We've been looking for a long time, and I just believe this is the breakthrough for us right now. And we just love to have you all come join us on this journey, along with Paul and many other people. And a lot of your dreams are going to come true. And you just got to believe. You have to have that faith and keep on pressing on and don't give up.
Yeah, never give up, man. That's I think that's the way we'll end it right there. Never give up on your dreams, because we're the dream makers, and we're going to make dreams come true, because that's what it's all about. So thanks for letting us share tonight, Paul.
I appreciate you guys being on. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Laura. And it's once again, I'm very honored to be in business with you, and that I'm very glad that we got to share this information with our audience tonight, wherever you are. And for those of you that are watching this on the replay, we hope you enjoy it as well. And once again, we're doing these every week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This time, like I say, on English is Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you'd like the Portuguese and the Spanish, get in touch with the team here, and we'll get those out to you. And then one last thing to wrap this up, we'd love to see you out here in Salt Lake City. This is 2014. Today is July 30th to date the video, and September 11th to 13th we're going to be going over some massive new revelations and things at our international convention here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'd highly encourage you to get out here, because I don't think I've ever seen Kirby Cochran more excited, the CEO, than he has been right now with all the wonderful things coming out. And if half of the rumors and the buzzing go around are true, you're definitely going to want to be there to check it out. So appreciate everybody. Hope to see you very soon and meet all of you in person. And we will see you on next Hangout next time. Have a great night.